Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to talk about graphs 5. We're going to talk about finding midpoints between two points or two coordinates of points. Now, finding midpoints is very easy. The rule says you have to add the x's and divide them by 2, like this, and then add the y's and divide them by 2. That's the rule that we use to find midpoints between any coordinates. Now, let's take a look at some of the examples. It's very easy to use, and it has no other steps. It's only add the x's divide by 2, add the y's divide by 2. I'm going to cover this because I don't have any examples here. I have to go down. But I'll do this example here. Find the point midway or find the midpoint. This means the same thing, okay? So if you have a question like this, find the point midway. Don't be confused by the words. Find the point midway between this point and this point. As we said, to find the midpoint, we add the x's and divide by 2, and then add the y's and divide them by 2. Let's write them as a coordinate, like this. Sorry. So add the x's. So this means that x1 plus x2 over 2. And then add the y's and divide them by 2. Let's put this here. So let's say y1 plus y2 over 2. As we said, this is the rule that we use to find the midpoint between any two points. Now let's use it here. First, let's put the line of dividing. So add the x's and divide them by 2. And add the y's and divide them by 2. We have to put a comma between them. So when we come here, the x's are here. This is x1 and this is y1. Then we have x2 and y2. So we add the x's, which is 1 and 3. So 1 plus 3. And then we divide them by 2, like this. Okay. Same idea with the y's. We add the y's, which is 3 and -1. So it's going to be 3 plus -1, like this. And then divide them by 2. Follow the same steps, focus on the signs. You have to use all the signs, the one in the rule and the one in the coordinates. Focus on these and you'll do well, inshallah. So add the x's divide by 2, add the y's divide by 2, and you'll end up with the coordinate of the midpoint. So first, let's finish this. Don't confuse midpoints with distance and don't confuse them with finding the gradients. Focus on the rules. Make sure that you memorize and understand the rules. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 divided 2 is going to be 2. So the final number here will be 2 for the x. And then the y. 3 plus minus 1 is going to be 2. 2 divided 2 is going to be 1. So 1 for the y. And this is the coordinate of the midpoint between these two points. And this is how you answer a question like this. So with midpoints, add the x's, divide by 2, add the y's, divide by 2, and that's the idea of midpoints. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.